name's Isaiah. I've lost over 200 pounds. I have a wildly successful weight loss coaching business now, and today we're going to be talking about how to structure your training if you want to lose weight. Now, of course, there are a lot of different competing ideas when it comes to how you should exercise to lose weight, so maybe don't take this as gospel, but also, if you're fat, just know I've been in your shoes. I know how you feel. I was over 430 pounds at my heaviest. I didn't have a six-pack in grade school. I've been struggling with my weight for my entire life. So I do think you should stick around to the end of the video and check out what I've put together here for you, and if you like it, I would appreciate if you like the video and subscribe for further weight loss content that'll help you lose the weight and keep it off for the rest of your life. The first thing I want you to think about at the bottom of the pyramid is general activity. And I want you to take a second right now to look into my eyes and say the words, I am no longer sedentary. Did you say it? Did you say it? If you're watching this video, there's only three possibilities. Either one, you're sedentary. Two, you eat an enormous amount of food. Or three, you're my mom. Now, surely you understand why I say this, because weight loss boils down to one thing, and that's energy balance. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing you're overweight. And if you're overweight, then you burn a lot of energy. The whole idea of a fat person having a slow metabolism is ironic. The bigger you are, the more energy you burn. And so if you were moving around all the time, if you weren't sedentary, then you would probably not be gaining weight. And if you are moving around all the time and you're still fat, then you're eating a lot of food. Now, we're not going to talk about nutrition in this video because I actually have another pyramid video I made on this. I'm a big pyramid guy. But the energy balance equation only has two sides to it. There's energy coming in through food and there's energy going out by all of the activity that we do. You have baseline energy demands just to keep you alive, but the piece that you're in control of is your physical movement. And so I want to give you a couple of simple examples here. If you leave the remote across the room and you want to change the channel, get up and go get the remote. If you watch TV down in the basement and you're thirsty for a drink, go upstairs to the fridge and get a drink. Don't deny yourself activity when you have an option for it. You should be thinking of every way you can cram activity into your day. That's going to be so helpful on your weight loss journey. And you see the largest portion of the base of this pyramid is just walking, because tracking our steps has been proven time and time again to be one of the best proxies we possibly have for how much energy you're burning. As you increase your step count, you'll see an accelerated rate of loss as long as the food stays relatively similar. And the beauty of low intensity walking is it doesn't really amp up your appetite like traditional cardio does. The next layer of this pyramid is resistance training, and this part of the pyramid is crucial. When you lose weight, it's not a given that you're just going to lose fat. If you're not getting enough protein or doing resistance training, you will lose muscle. And you might say, Isaiah, I don't care about how much muscle I have. I don't care about how I look. I don't know where this myth came from that the only reason why you want to build muscle is to look jacked like a bodybuilder. You know the number one reason why people end up in a nursing home? It's because they can't get up off the toilet. That's the equivalent of one air squat. Excuse me, half of one air squat. Muscle operates on a use it or lose it basis. And what a lot of people characterize as aging is actually muscle atrophy. Now, I'm not saying that aging isn't real. I'm 30 years old. I know I have a lot to learn on that subject. But the point is, if you stop bending over because your back hurts, then your erectors are going to atrophy. And if one day you bend over to pick up one of your grandkids' toys and your back muscles have atrophied too much, you might throw out your back. And you'll say, oh my gosh, I'm getting so old, I can't even bend over anymore. But if you train those muscles, you can grow them. And at the very least, you can maintain them. And then you can bend over and pick something that's 100 pounds up off the ground and be just fine. We see people do it all the time, but we act like, oh no, it's their genetics, it's whatever. No, it's their activity. It's what they chose to do with their life. And I know that's harsh, but here's the beauty of it. You don't even need to do it that much. 2 to 4 times a week. That's it. If you're going 2 days a week, I do full body. If you're going 4 days a week, I do upper lower rest, upper lower rest. Your body will adapt to the training that you're doing, and those adaptations will come in the form of increased bone density, healthier tendons, and increased muscle mass. Not to mention your metabolism will be faster for it. The more muscle you have, the more energy you burn, which means when you get to your goal weight, you'll be able to eat more and stay the same weight long term. The last and final piece of the pyramid is high intensity cardio. And you've probably been wondering, where is the cardio? The cardio should be on the bottom of the pyramid. But I disagree. I actually don't look at cardio as an effective weight loss tool. And I'm going to give you some caveats here. Of course, you can do a lot of cardio and lose weight. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm not anti-cardio, but there are a few reasons why this is shrunk down at the top of the pyramid. Number one, when you're very overweight, doing a lot of cardio can be somewhat dangerous. Meaning if you go for a run at 350 pounds, you're probably going to tweak an ankle. And if you get injured, you're probably going to be out of commission for a while, whereas if you walk, you're probably going to be fine. You should always build the intensity up of your training over time so your body has time to adapt. Number two, high intensity cardio does typically amp up your hunger. And if you're somebody who struggles with your weight, it's probably because you have a very high food drive. So do you really want to poke that bear? And then let's talk about number three, which is that when you're out of shape, if you go get on that stair climber, what's going to happen to the rest of your evening? My guess is you're going to be on the couch with your feet propped up going, man, I really did good work today. But you're sitting or laying for the rest of the night. That decreases your overall activity, and I'm not saying that it'll be a net negative, but it could just reduce the impact over, again, a steady state cardio like walking. walking. That will reduce your overall energy output. Well, Isaiah, you just told me cardio sucks. Why is it still in your list? Well, because cardio doesn't just serve the purpose of burning energy. And that's why, again, I don't look at it as a weight loss tool. But your heart is also a muscle that you should be training over time. Cardio has tremendous benefits for your health, and as you get in better shape, you should definitely incorporate it. I'm thinking anywhere between 1 to 3 times a week. And if you get in really good shape, even more. I do high intensity cardio more when I'm eating at maintenance than I do when I'm dieting, because I have the energy to do it and I'm focused on improving my heart health. And my resting heartbeat is 42 beats a minute, no big deal. Lastly, if you're sick and tired of doing this on your own and you want someone to hold your hand through every step of this process, please go to my website and fill out a form for a free consultation. I would love to work with you. If you're on a weight loss journey, I would love to hear from you. So drop a comment about what's going on in your life, what hurdles you're running into. Maybe I'll make some content about it, or maybe we'll just celebrate together because you're crushing it. Who knows? But otherwise, I promise you can do this. Good luck. I'm rooting for you.